Hey Kels. Again, it is not morning, and so it seems a little bit weird for me to say good morning, and please forgive my random backgrounds today. I've rearranged my room a little bit in order to put two chairs in front of my computer so that Nomi and I can use it to watch television. It's kind of thrown off my video recording mojo.
Caution. A virus has been detected.
So I've noticed I'm starting to run out of ideas for things to talk about on this video. There are really only so many times you can say, I have no idea what to talk about today. So I thought back to when we started this idea of videos bounce back and forth and how we'd actually come up with topic ideas to help us out when we had no idea what else to do. And I don't know if you've ever used them, but they're not particularly helpful. So I kind of figured we should come up with other things. So for right now, we're going to say that Thursdays, which today happens to be, is going to be my English major geek day, which probably is going to translate to book reviews for the near future, but okay. So on my trip out to California, I read this, which some of you noticed in the videos. I read it in a little under 2 weeks. It's about 660 pages, which, you know, if I was devoting all my time to reading, that would be bad, but in the time that I was reading this, I was also, like, visiting the San Diego Zoo and killing teddy bears. I wish I had been devoting all day every day to this book, because it was really good. I first heard about it from your brother, actually, who described it as emo Harry Potter. I'm going to politely disagree. This is not emo Harry Potter. Basically, the only relation is that it includes a 15-year-old boy who is striking in his physical appearance, who happens to go to a university to learn magic. The magic system, very different. The two 15-year-old boys, very different. This kid's name's a lot harder to pronounce. K-V-O-T-H-E. Both. Really hard to pronounce. You can't say it. I can understand why your brother called him emo. His parents die, his other family dies, pretty much everybody he's ever known dies, and he spends the next couple years of his life as a thief, beggar, street rat. And if you're thinking like Aladdin, Prince of Thieves kind of street rat, you're wrong. This is no clean-skinned, shirtless boy with patches sewn in all the right places to prove that he's a beggar. He's dirty, stinky, awful, depressed. You know, everything a street rat should be. But when he's done being a street rat, kind of stops being emo. Like, you still understand that he's in a rough spot, but he's got this ego, which really is about what makes his book really fun to read. He does get to go to the university, and not only does he go to the university, but he gets them to pay him to go to school. I read it in the book. I'm still not quite sure how he managed it, but I would like him to teach me the trick. And then, did I mention the part where somebody told him to jump off a roof? And he did. Problem with this book is that it's the first in a series, and the second one has come out, but we know there's going to be at least 3, and I'm actually hoping there will be 4. You know, my readily little brain is sitting there plotting out the course of the plot, plot bad. And I am hoping that he will spread it out over 4 books. At least if the author is going where I think he's going. You know what? I just noticed the back of this book says that it's Arabian Nights mixed with Harry Potter. Anybody that goes to this looking for Harry Potter? No, the bad guys are way scarier. They actually have noses. I'm also really amused by this phenomenon where Harry Potter is being used as a measuring stick for literature. I think I've heard about 6 different books compared to Harry Potter in the last couple of weeks, and 96% of numbers are made up on the spot. But I've heard it a lot. I think it's just because a lot of people have read Harry Potter, therefore it's an easy common ground where you can say, it's like this, but kind of not. Kind of like saying that a food tastes like chicken, but different. Speaking of books and authors and writing and reading, I'm actually going to go work on my nano novel. It's going better than last month, but still not very well. Don't ask me for a number. I won't give it to you. Kind of got stuck when I put a whole bunch of characters in a room and said, okay, give them the backstory. And they said, the what? And I said, the backstory. And they said, the what? And I said, okay, we're not doing this again. In the meantime, who's ever watching this, tell me what you think of the Harry Potter measuring stick phenomenon thing. Tell me if you've read The Name of the Wind and what you think of it. And do me a really big favor, and if you happen to stumble across this and watch it, please put a question down in the comments. Any question you want, from why is the sky blue, although I really hate that question, to what's your favorite color, whatever. Just a random question. It can be scientific, moral, maybe we shouldn't do that one, personal, whatever. Because I'm thinking that Saturday is going to be a Gwelsey version of Question Day. And if anybody's ever seen me fill out the little quizzes on Facebook that you fill out only when you're really, really bored, then you'll know I don't answer questions very directly, and I have a lot of fun answering them as indirectly as possible. So leave a question below, please, and I will answer them on Saturday. Kelsey, I will see you tomorrow.